Good morning everyone, Rachel here. Welcome to Living Consciously with Rachel. This morning I'm incredibly excited because the Castile Soap man is coming to my house. I know, I've talked about it several times before, but it's finally happening today. I've got 4 glass bottles ready to go and I can't wait for him to deliver them. The 4 flavors that I've chosen are tea tree, peppermint, lavender, and lemongrass. Here are the bottles that I am going to put all my Castile Soap in. Here's what one looked like before. And basically they're just like old kombucha glassware. As I mentioned, I always keep my glassware. So these were old kombucha bottles, which I'm now going to convert into putting my Castile Soap. I'm really excited. They've arrived. Looking forward to this like for so long. So what flavors do we have?
Got lemongrass, tea tree,
yep.
Or lavender.
Lavender and peppermint. The 4 that I wanted. I'm very excited. So like I said, I've got the 4 flavors today. I'm going to get tea tree, lavender, peppermint, and lemongrass. I don't know why I keep forgetting lemongrass. I got lemongrass on purpose because it makes you feel like you're at a day spa. So you can see all the boxes are in the back. Everything that's being used is all reused, and this is just stopping us using extra plastic. How many deliveries do you have today?
We've got full house.
Oh, full!
10.
10. That's amazing. That's so good to hear. I don't see many people.
Do you want to mark it so that you know what it is?
I'm gonna write on it. Yeah, so it's okay. So I'm getting a gallon today, which equates to about 3.89 litres. So basically we can just say 4 litres, which is why I chose 4 cents. And what's really exciting is that they are completely full today. So they're seeing another 10 to 12 houses, which just gives a massive thumbs up to Singapore doing all the right things. So is there a reason why you do Vermont soap instead of Dr. Bronner's? Did you used to do Dr. Bronner's soap?
No, we don't. The reason why we do Vermont is because we find that Vermont is, okay, the formulation is a little bit different.
Yep.
Vermont is USD organic.
Yep.
All the
Yep.
ingredients are organic, certified organic. Dr. Bronner's is not. If you read the labels carefully, they say that it's they use organic ingredients, but the whole thing may not be. Like for instance, certain of the scents actually fragrances, not scents. So you got to read it carefully.
Oh my goodness, I just did a whole thing about Dr. Bronner's and I learned about how the circular economy and how they do all the right things by the farmers and they help to promote the farmers to live more sustainably and they pay them fair wages. So all of that might not be true.
I don't know. I don't know.
But you're saying it's the scent.
But if you look at the ingredients, you will see that some of the scents is actually fragrances. It's not scent. Okay? That's why Dr. Bronner's, when you smell it, it's stronger. The other thing about Dr. Bronner's is that they use citric acid for preservatives. Whereas Vermont uses rosemary.
Yeah, rosemary.
So it's VOC free.
Wow. Okay, so I've got to do some more research.
These are 2 of the main differences.
Wow.
The other thing is that Vermont, their factory, is run by hydropower.
Okay.
No, they don't use electricity. Well, they use electricity but by hydropower, not fuel.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, so you go to the Vermont website,
Yeah.
you read about it, their sustainable program and stuff.
Okay.
They're not as big as Dr. Bronner's.
Yeah.
Dr. Bronner's is international.
It's massive. Yeah,
Vermont
you can't
Vermont
compete.
is a smaller business.
Okay.
Some of the other differences is that,
The ingredients
they've got aloe vera that makes it more moisturizing. As compared to Dr. Bronner, usually Castile soaps are somewhat dry on the skin.
but gentle and yet.
But the difference between Vermont and Dr. Bronner, Vermont is more moisturizing because they use aloe vera.
I put aloe vera in my dishwashing soap that I create to make my hands softer because I found it was too harsh otherwise. So I already, right.
Okay, so these are some of the differences. So we prefer to.
I'll get a packet.
I'm so glad that we're going to change up. Perhaps I literally did a video yesterday about Dr. Bronner's and now I'm going to have to do one about Vermont soap because I've just learnt so much. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm happy.
I'm sure you know how to use Castile Soap, so we have all the users and the dilutions.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great Saturday. Bye. That was very cool. I'm so happy. Well, I just learned a lot. Oh, here comes a peloton. Tour to Singapore. Wow, wow, wow. That was such an amazing experience for me. It was the first time I finally had the Castile Soap man come to my house and fill up all of my bottles. It was really enlightening and he taught me so much and I'm really, really happy. So I'm gonna give them a massive shout out. So if you are in Singapore, you absolutely must get yourself onto the Castile Soap shop. These guys will deliver every Saturday. Well, you don't need it every Saturday, but on Saturdays they come around, they drive around with their car or the back of their van filled with Castile Soap boxes. All you need to do is put your order in by Wednesday evening. Make sure you have some glass bottles and they will come fill them up. There is a minimum order and the minimum order I think is $80 and then it's free delivery, so to speak, but I highly recommend that you get the gallon option anyway. A gallon works out to being like 3.89 litres, basically 4 litres. They're not going to be fussy. They filled up 4 litres for me. You know, this is the kind of people they are. Not only that, they shared some insightful information about Castile Soap that I had no idea about. Their soap of choice is Vermont Soap. Vermont Soap, Soap for the People, is another brand of Castile Soap that, from my understanding and now doing a little bit of deeper research based on what he said, is better than Dr. Brunner's. And one of the top things that he told me, and he wasn't trying to, let me make it very clear, he wasn't trying to put any other Castile Soap down, he was just sharing with me the differences. And what he told me about Dr. Brunner's versus Vermont is that Dr. Brunner's doesn't always use 100% organic products, and it's very clearly stated on their label, whereas Vermont Soap does. On top of that, Dr. Brunner's use scents, whereas Vermont use fragrances, which means that Dr. Brunner's sometimes is a little bit more potent and you can definitely smell it more than Vermont, but it's a little bit synthetic. So we go back to what's better. From my understanding, a little bit of quick research I've done since they've come and now I've started this video. Vermont is a great choice and I'm super thrilled that I now have Vermont Castile Soap in my house. One of the other very cool pieces of information that they gave me was this little booklet. It has everything that I need, or you guys need, to use Castile Soap in your home. And they have their own recipes too. So I'm really excited to go through this really big list of different uses of Castile Soap and share them with you. I'm just having a look now to see if there's anything different compared to the video that I recently did, which was all about what is Castile Soap. Let me just have a look. Oh, okay, so there's two really cool things that I didn't know, and I'm definitely gonna try. So one is that you can use it to create a deodorant. I know. For me especially, I actually don't use deodorant. I use one of the crystals, but predominantly I just don't wear deodorant at all. So this is great, I'm really excited to try this. Another one was congestion. I'm gonna look into that. Although, touch wood, I don't get sick very often, but it's always great to know. Especially since I've got flavors in my house like eucalyptus and tea tree. I love that there's also one here for a toilet cleaner. We know I love toilet talk. Oh, there's also one here as an ant spray. This sounds really exciting. What does it look like now that I've received my Castile Soap? I got all of mine filled, like I had said before, in these 1 litre bottles. 1 litre bottles used to be kombucha. Where did I get my kombucha from? If you're in Singapore, highly recommend Little Farms. Anything I ever get in glass, I keep. I absolutely never throw any glass away. Something that I probably could start keeping is my wine bottles. I do tend to throw them out. I guess because I don't really have a stopper on them. But I guess if they come with a cork, I could. So that's something I don't keep is my wine bottles, but also if I kept my wine bottles, I think my house would be full in about a month. Kidding. 2 weeks. I wonder if there's one here that I can help to fight the mosquito battle that I am fighting right now. If anyone knows anything about how to kill mosquitoes, please let me know, because literally I am bitten non-stop. Back to these. I've got 1, 2, 3, and then these two here were 500, so they obviously had to fill up, you know, separate. I'm annoyed I didn't have 4 of those, but that's okay. I will get some more kombucha at the time, and then I will have the 4 for next time. Like I said, the flavors I got this time were peppermint, lavender, tea tree, and lemongrass. And I chose lemongrass as my last choice, which is for some reason I just kept forgetting about, because the other day when I was cleaning, my house smelled like a day spa. And then I was thinking, why don't I just have like different scents for different rooms? And I really love lemongrass smell in the bathroom. All my products in the bathroom are now going to be made with lemongrass essential oil and lemongrass Castile Soap. Mara, I need to get some more essential oil. So that was my experience with the Castile Soap man coming to my house. It was the best. What an amazing way to start my weekend. Highly recommend them. The Castile Soap shop here in Singapore. I will send a link for them below because I just think it was brilliant. And the fact that most Saturdays they are jam-packed, which is why they ask you to do it by Wednesday. So make sure you get your order in by Wednesday so you can have them come and deliver to you on a Saturday. This just made me really happy. I can't wait to make more cleaning products this week and do even more. I think this weekend I'm going to do my makeup brushes and I'm going to do some fruit and veg when it comes tomorrow. So look out for those. Please give me the thumbs up, hit subscribe. I really appreciate it and I'll keep making content for you every week. I forgot. Another thing they told me about Vermont soap compared to Dr. Bronner's is that they use, Vermont soap uses aloe vera oil to keep it more softer on your skin and on your hands, which is great because when I make my dishwashing liquid, which I haven't shared with you yet, I also use aloe vera inside the dishwashing liquid so that my hands stay soft. So that's awesome that they actually use that in there to soften it compared to Dr. Bronner's, which uses, I actually don't remember, but he did tell me. I'm going to do an entire video basically around Vermont soap next week just so I can share that and we can make those comparisons. But I'm so happy. Yay!